Hello everyone. I think I finally sound back to normal. What are your opinions? Is this 100% OG Dartigan? No more nasally voice, husky voice, whichever you want to describe it as. Still got a bit of a sniffle, but I think I'm mostly back to like the way you remember me being. Hey, Andrew Johnson. Which president was he again? You have some big shoes to fill after Mr. Lincoln sadly got his head shot. I'm not really sure how to respond to that. I really don't. I accept the honor, though. I accept the honor. But how has everyone been? How's your days gone, chat? Tell me about it. Tell me all about your trials and tribulations. What? Okay, I had to like hover over that emote you just posted, Viva La Trash, because I thought that floppiness suggested something else. And then I saw the hover over version of it. It's just a cattail. I thought you were insinuating I was waggling something else. Lost my job of 4 years. Things are just fucking dandy. Was this the security guard job I think you did? Sorry about that, man. That's rough. Especially a rough time to lose a job. Right around the holidays, man. That's fucking bullshit. Hopefully, though, you can get back in another one soon. Not sure what the job market is where you live, but not the end of everything. We've all gotten fired at least once, right? Or like laid off, whichever it is. Twitch turned off your notifications for some reason. I'm glad I know to check it I don't know why every social media video hosting site does that. YouTube does it. Twitch will do it. It's so like no one wants them to, but they're always like, oh, it's just a glitch. It's just the same glitch happens to every one of them. And it's just really infuriating. But whatever. Glad you're checking it yourself. Honestly, this is like day 6 of streaming. I don't know. I kind of was not gonna. I promised I'd stream last night because I thought I was loving my 4th day. Probably should have just held it off today, but you know what? I already said I was going to, so here I am. I'll wait until like the next 2 days to stop streaming. Give myself a social media break, and also like bang that Spider-Man 2 script out as much as I can over those 2 days. Always check at 8 p.m. You know, starting at the same time really helps, doesn't it? Doesn't matter if you get the notification or not. If you know the start time, you can always just check in if you're curious. These days, I even like, if I'm not planning to stream, I usually put up a message on my, or as a stream title to even further let you know if I'm not streaming. Mom ain't raised no punk. You know what? I agree with that. She did a pretty decent job given the difficulties. Someone needs to take away your computer for your own good. It's literally how I make my money. It is the only good I have. Without it, I can't pay the bills. Message where? My stream title. I will sometimes, if I plan not to stream on a normal regular streaming night, I will change the stream title to like not streaming tonight and then whatever reason. Didn't you say you were thinking of streaming at more Euro-friendly times? That is something I would definitely probably help. That's one of those things I'm considering doing when I start simulcasting on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. It might be a good idea to switch it up and start my streams at like 5 p.m. US time, which would mean like It'd be like late night for Euro bros, but not late enough that they have to go to bed just yet. So they could like stick around for like the first couple hours of it. It might be worth seeing how it would work out. It takes some getting used to for me because I'm used to like streaming later in the day. Like, what is this weird feeling? Chat, also speaking of weird feelings, I looked out the window today at 5:30 and it was already night and I was like, oh fuck. Really? You gotta be like this in nature? You gotta remind me what time of the year I'm in? So vividly? Like it snuck up on me. Get your mom to put a children's restriction time on the Twitch app. My mom wouldn't know how to do that with a modern computer. She can use laptops and Android pads, and that's it. Oh, the flat Earth is moving around the sun. See, I disagree with flat Earthers, but I also agree with spherical Earthers. I personally think the Earth is more like a snow globe. It's flat, but it has a sphere around it. It's I straddle all fences, Chad. I'm combining the two dominant theories. Why can't we all be in love? Why can't we all be crazy together? Earth is lasagna. At least you're not in Alaska like Puff. She's getting pretty much full nighttime during the day and night. Well then, yeah, but then she gets like full daytime for the other half of the year. It's not bad, you know. I mean, there are worse things. I mean, it's not a bad deal when you think about it that way. What about hollow Earth people? It can be that too. The disc is the flat. What about? Wait, has anyone ever thought of like a hollow flat Earth? It's like it's a flat Earth, but it's also hollow in the disc that holds everything up. I wonder if they would like argue over that and both call each other stupid. Like, of course the disc is hollow. Why wouldn't it be? And then like, listen to these like hollow flat Earthers. Can you believe this nonsense? Alaska, that godforsaken place. You know what? I like remote areas. I think there's like a haunting like beauty of looking out and not seeing anything man has touched. Like, look at that. Look at all that stuff, all that nature. I mean, Alaska's no more forsaken than pretty much most of Canada. You know, everything past that 100 kilometers at the border. Not when you went to sleep and the sun's still up at 12 a.m. That's, my man, blinds exist. They found out ways of getting past that. Like, oh, draw the blinds. Oh, look, it's dark in the room now. If the Earth is a snow globe, does that mean we're just waiting from Saint elsewhere to we're waiting for someone to shake us? Yes. We don't know what'll happen when that happens, but it's in the scriptures. Most Canadians live a few miles from it. Yeah, that's what I said. It's like most Canadians are within 100 miles of the U.S. One, it's the warmer area of it, and it's, you know, further south, so it's a bit warmer. And it turns out, well, I don't know. Like, it's just, you know, nice to cross the border and get stuff in America, I guess. I don't know. I think it's mainly because those are the warmer regions. It's a little cold up north. I'm not sure how long tonight's stream will be. I will go as long as I can, but I'm a little tired today. I think my body still needs some recovery time. I should at least do like 2 or 3 hours. You want winter to be forever? One of those types, are you? One of those rotten freaking people. I want it to be cold all year round. I mean, you say that, but come on now. You like having to just put on some, you know, go out and get some sun in your face. You don't want to like dress in a coat every time you go outside. between Michigan and New York. Cold. Yeah, cold. Yesterday is actually pretty cold for me too. It got down to like 21 degrees. Today, though, however, is in the 40s. Most Canadians live near the body as the land that's most farmable. True that too. I love seeing snowfall at night, but I hate when it hardens into ice after a day or two. Yeah. No one ever said winter can't be pretty. Good morning. Hey, hi guy. What's up, man? How you doing tonight? Or good morning to you, I guess. Ice cream so good. Gang. Alright, people still doing that on TikTok streams, by the way? The whole, like, NPC chat? Like, gang. Yum. Thank you so much. I think that was like a trend that came and died lightning quick, didn't it? Maybe I'm just projecting it, hoping people, like, got sick of that real quick. Darter bro, salute. The thing is, I actually saw a video about that phenomenon, and it started in Japan with like this one, basically a performance artist who mimicked those gacha game character screens where they like it's some like waifu-esque anime girl doing poses. Hers was actually impressive because it wasn't so shamelessly lazy and also just give me money, more money. Even though she was doing the same thing, her actually felt like there was a performance put into it. It was actually kind of impressive. Whereas the ones that made it go mimetic or viral here in the West was like, ice cream so good, yum. Like more like the other one would have been too bad. So everyone on TikTok is an NPC. You say that, but you probably know plenty of people on TikTok. And you know, they at least got a few thoughts going through their head. The thing is, I probably should have a TikTok page where I put the opening, like, send of my videos. Just to try to draw people in to watch my stuff on YouTube. That's a smart thing to do. I'm on TikTok. Like I said, I've never actually gone to the website. What's up, pilots? You know what? One day there'll be a Titanfall 3. And that joke will be, reborn for a brief and shining period. Doing short sins on TikTok is a big brain move. I mean, technically I can do them on YouTube as well because they have their shorts. Had that stupid Gyat Sigma song stuck in my head. Gyat Sigma, Skibbity Toilet, Brizzler. What other like strange new languages appeared in 2023? We've had so many terms added to the lexicon. Sticking your Gyat out so you can, Rizzler the, Skibbity Toilet. Yeah, just string them all together. It has been confirmed that TikTok is spyware, yet people still use it. It tells a lot about what every single piece of software on your phone is a little bit of spyware. But it's usually like it's acceptable amounts of spyware. I mean, I still get freaked out when Google sends me like, here's all the places you've been this month, email. Like, wait a minute, why? It's like a threat. Skibbity Toilet is just Gary Mods videos. That's where it comes from, yes. But it got insanely popular. Like, very popular. Time for some cans of pee. I don't like peas, chat. There's something about them that's like, I'm supposed to eat this? It just reminds me of baby food, I think. It's like, you know what? If I ever have kids, they're getting nothing but applesauce, chat. They're getting the good shit. It's like, come here, Dartigan Jr. Time for another applesauce feeding. What's that? You had applesauce earlier? Well, you're getting more. Good for the body. What's my favorite piece of video game music? When you asked me that, the first thing that came to my head was the song that plays when Zidane is going through a crisis toward the end of Final Fantasy IX after he finds out the truth of his existence. It's like do 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 that one, but it's like awesome. I don't know if that'd be my favorite piece, but that's just the one that came to my mind as soon as you asked the question. So that's the one I gave you the answer to. You're not alone theme, yeah. I mean, if I probably sat and thought, I'd come up with actually more meaningful ones. That's just the one that popped into my head. Baby food is just mushed up food. True. True. Though it's got a few extra added like vitamins and minerals that are good for babies in it. But yeah, kids of mine getting the all applesauce diet. No liquefied peas for them. In fact, they're gonna grow up and eat nothing but apples. How you doing tonight, Lucky? You have a good one. Love grows in Final Fantasy VIII is amazing. Well, 8 has some great music, so yeah. Baby food equals mini smoothie. You know what? I never thought of that, but kind of, yeah. I think you need more applesauce. You always need more applesauce, Chad. Are you eating your applesauce? Have you had applesauce? I'm gonna be that kind of like, hey, do you want some applesauce? Homemade. Mushed them myself. Using my feet. Just finished up class with Spooter. How'd it go? Is he being a good student? What was the lesson today? Are you almost done with this game? We're gonna go to the poison swamp level tonight, though, I think. That's usually like, you know, the last, toward, maybe not the end. It's never the final level, but it's, later game stuff, usually. I love the airport shootout song in Max Payne 3. I don't remember that one. Though I do like a lot of Max Payne 1 and 2's moody music. How am I? Pretty good. I think my voice has returned to normal. I've only got a little bit of a sniffle going on. Maybe a cough here and there. So I'm almost fully recovered, I think. He's such a good student. He definitely seems like the kind that he's gonna put the effort in. Ocarina of Time is the most remarkable this day. Ocarina of Time is the most remarkable music piece from a video game. Do you mean the main theme that plays when the title screen is on? So Wednesday we do business management. So I showed him different casting breakdowns so he could apply to different seminars. He can go to find agents and then give him a homework assignment to a mock audition that will work. Oh, damn. That is pretty thorough. Holy shit. You're gonna make that kid into a star. I look forward to the day when he's voicing a character in a game I'm playing. Sinus theme from Final Fantasy VI is probably your favorite. When you play Monopoly, do you play with the money in the center roll? I have not played Monopoly since I was a child. And we always had like, I forget what the rules were, but we always had like house rules. You have to have house rules or the game just goes on forever. So whatever, you play with money in the center roll? I don't think we use that one. You gonna head out, guy? Need to play games for a living? Oh, you doing it too? Well, true, yeah, that's right, you do. You do the legitimate playing games for a living though, as a tester. Did Lucky and Spooter meet in this stream, or if so, you may have been one of the reasons he becomes successful? I recommended Lucky to, well, Spooter mentioned something about an acting coach. And I mentioned to him that Lucky was an actor and also teaches acting, so, and he like got in touch with her after that. So maybe a little, I wouldn't take credit for it. It's all about his talent and Lucky's ability to teach him more. I never want to be like, you'd be nowhere if not for me. I made you. No, that's never it. You don't really deserve too much credit for just connecting people. That's like minimum amount of effort possible, so minimum amount of praise. I don't understand YouTube. For some reason, the new Judas Priest music video is on my recommended videos. I've never been a Judas Priest fan, but it thinks you are. Maybe you've listened to something that sounds similar to whatever it is. Soon Spooter will be a EG. You know what? Personally, I hope he's in like your favorite waifu video games like Genshin Impact. They use a lot of English actors for the localization of that, right? Dartigan is actually a talent manager. Well, I found one whole talent. Artificer Jonah, you have a good night as well, man. Sorry you can't stay longer. Hopefully he becomes famous enough to voice the next Final Fantasy main character. I mean, hey, if they're gonna go in that direction with 16 with Clive, maybe they will. People like English voices because it sounds proper. I will admit, it's easy to listen to. Spooter will become a legend. He has much further to go. The story has only begun to be told. He's gonna like walk into the stream and wonder why we're talking about him. Here at the Game Awards, is he gonna ask about Bill Clinton? You said he's at least Jedi Knight level of Padawan, not just Padawan learner. That is the nerdiest assessment you could ever give to someone. I think it doesn't really make a lot of sense because you can't be a Jedi Knight level of Padawan. Padawan is like what you're before being a Jedi. So I just out-nerded you. And I don't even like Star Wars, I know that. Yeah, you gotta be a Padawan, and then once you become a Jedi Knight, you're no longer a Padawan. I love it when they talk, I'll get ladies in chat, get yourself a man who can correct you on Star Wars. It's the best. It's actually, Bay, it's Captain Kirk was not in Star Wars. That was Star Trek you're talking about. Maybe you should like listen to me more when I tell you about my hobbies. Nothing hotter than that, chat. When you correct your girlfriend or something like that, or whoever it is, on when they get your fandom wrong. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Well, I have many talents, and correcting people on nerdiest shit possible is one of them. Excuse me, Bay. There's a difference between Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Fantasy. Alright? One is grimdark sci-fi, the other is grimdark fantasy. It's that simple. God, I've told you this like 2 times already. And we don't mention Age of Sigmar in this house either, alright? I want to punch you myself, Dart. It's a talent of mine to like turn on punchable voice mode. Or say punchable. Or you know what? A kick to the shin, I'll accept that as well. There are people who speak Klingon that already tells me enough about how much people... Well, before that, there were people who had learned Elvish from Tolkien, so that's nothing new. If you come up with a fake language, there'll eventually be some people who are nerdy enough to learn it. Egnar Signick. Egnar Signick. I'm just pretending I speak Albed. I'm annoying, huh? I'm annoying, huh? Don't worry, you can be like Taiki Wakiki and offer Natalie Portman a role in Star Wars movie because he wants her to be her first Star Wars movie. I heard about that, actually. Did you know that Mr. Monopoly kicked people out of their homes to build hotels, and when he was confronted, he replied, "I own those homes." It's called a monopoly, bitch. Well, that's getting into the political angle of Monopoly now, isn't it? A little too don't bring your politics in my game of like industrial, ownership and land management. Just to mess with people, you should call famous people characters their wrong name, like I love John Halo and Metroid from Metroid. Oh, that's been done. That's definitely been done. Can't believe Dart would say that. I say many horrible things that I should be canceled for. The Game Awards beefed up their security this time. I still kind of hope, low-key hope, someone manages to sneak through. I want every year it to be an increasingly more ridiculous way of getting onto stage to ask about Bill Clinton. I want eventually this kid to like rappel down on wires like he's in Mission Impossible to like grab the mic and say like a mishmash of gibberish or whatever it is, and then Bill Clinton. And just Jeff to be standing there, his eyes getting more sunken every year as he like, how do I stop him? Either that or just you'll invite Bill Clinton to present an award. That'll put a stop to it. For some reason, when you were talking about correcting Star Wars, Star Trek lore, I pictured a sci-fi tilt on West Side Story. Well, West Side Story in itself was just like a modern, like, Cuban take on Romeo and Juliet, right? At least that's what I always remember it being. It's basically just like, what if we had Romeo and Juliet, but it was like street gangs and they're Cuban? But yeah, you could do a sci-fi version of it too. Did you hear that in the new Kingdom Hearts mobile game, you fight Heartless on our Earth? We're all canonical. Didn't they show that off sort of like in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer as well? I haven't paid any attention to a Kingdom Hearts mobile game. That's like the worst thing imaginable. I believe that kid was French too, so he already speaks gibberish. Well, maybe he just speaks it badly. Bring Bill Clinton. Also, bring Electric Six and have them perform together again. Yo, you're a fucking yellow rat from Pokimane. Pokimane? I always thought it was like the height of hubris that she gets to basically get away with calling herself Pokemon just by putting an E at the end of it. Oh no, it's not Pokemon, it's Pokimane. Kingdom Hearts lore is a mess. There are people though who swear by it that it makes sense. It's like you just don't understand it all. You can do Shakespeare literally anywhere, anything you want, all public domain. True. All legal. Take it, twist it into whatever you want. I want to take Shakespeare and combine it with H.P. Lovecraft. You know what? Why not? You could do it. Not sure what it'd be, but you can make it work. Hey, there's actually, you know what? There's supernatural stuff in Shakespeare. You can make it work. Okay, DR again. That's how I used to spell it. It's literally how I used to spell Dartigan. Well, no. I didn't spell it exactly that way. That's the traditional spelling. I did put the hypothesis, the D, but it would be capital, and then like the A would be lowercase, and then I would like, I tried to make it look fancy, basically. But I didn't put the non at the end. It's like Gan always. Here, this is how I used to spell Dartigan when I first came up with the character. I'll write it out in chat. It was just my name with like that's what it was. I can't remember if I used to like capitalize the A or not. The Tempest could probably make an interesting Lovecraft story if done properly. Also, Midsummer's Night Dream, maybe? That deals with a lot of, like, a bunch of crazy freaking fantasy stuff in the woods. Kingdom Hearts makes tons of sense, sending clones back in time and all that. And also making people out of data. And storing their hearts inside of other people. And I'm gonna stop now because I'm gonna hurt myself. It's okay, when I read the Three Musketeers as a child, I never pronounced it right in my head. That was where my name comes from, so yeah. We're all there. It's kind of difficult to figure out how to spell that when you're looking at it. Love how there's like different billions of different ways to make clones. I still don't understand how like all the Organization 13 members were clones of Xehanort. That one I never did get. Like, what? Loose understanding of theoretical physics makes Kingdom Hearts a bit more more like quantum mechanics, because it can like change depending on whether it's observed or what. I don't know. You know what? It will morph before your eyes. Long until they introduce darkness without darkness, but it's not light, I swear, in Kingdom. I don't know. We don't know what they're gonna. Shouldn't like all the Heartless now be defeated and gone? With the end of 3? If not, then what was the goddamn point? Do the Heartless have the X's in their name? No, that's the nobodies. They're created when someone loses their heart. Doesn't Xehanort get redeemed at the end for literally no reason? Sort of, yeah, like his old friend or master or something comes out and they have a cry moment. Because no one's truly evil, chat. No one's truly evil in the world of, like, Disney universe. Sort of. Still you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3, so you're muting because... Do you really care that much? It's Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm guarantee you could hear every single thing we're talking about, and you will not be able to remember any of it because it makes no sense of trash. I could literally go through the points one by one of the plot, and then a week from now you go to play the game, it'd still be fresh. Like, the experience would be fresh. You would not be able to, like, soak in any of it. It is just that convoluted, that nonsensical, that it's like trying to remember a dream. Well, after you've been drunk. Your brain is just like, not gonna soak it in. Not gonna form any new wrinkles from that. But how do we get talking about Kingdom Hearts again? Why does that come up so every once in a while? Anyways, I think I will get started playing the game now. So give us something else to talk about. Kingdom Hearts will damage the brain. Do it too much. Keep making X jokes about it. It's kind of my fault. X jokes. You know what? I liked it when X jokes just meant porn. Or something involving it. Proud to have never played a Kingdom Hearts game. Like I said, I always say the first Kingdom Hearts game is actually really good and worth a play. You can safely stop at that point though, after the first one. I got no real problems or any like major plot confusion with the first one. It's everything that came after.
Way around a weapon.
I don't have any of these. Oh, weirdly, I can upgrade this again. I think I'll hold off though. I think before we go to the new area, we're gonna like clear up some of these side quests that I got items for. And we get our rewards for them. First one's combat hasn't aged well. They did recreate the first one, didn't they? But that's to be expected. It is the oldest one. Alright, so we got the bottle first. This was a lady in a window who wanted this bottle, right? Did I see your sub? I don't think I did. Yeah, there it is up there. Am I cognizant? They give it 21 months, man. Does anyone know where this lady is at? I don't think it's up here. I think it's like behind me, isn't it? think it's back this way. Why do you look like Johnny Depp? I have no control over how my character looks other than the clothes he's wearing. Why does Johnny Depp look like a Korean boy band member? Look, just because I got long, dark hair doesn't mean I'm Johnny Depp, alright? Oh wait, this is it. I got your wine, lady.
Ah, lovely wee. Even in the bottle it has a distinctive shade of red. Thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
White girl wasted one last time. They need me commemorative coin. Alright, now then we have some more to collect. I have no idea what I use this coin for. Right, I believe, I don't know if the record isn't really, I think it's only like, it's just music I can play, right? On the thing. It's not an actual quest item, I don't think. Maybe it is, I don't know. Does anyone know where the record is here? I will take anything to move this along quickly, because I've already been through this area. Room with the red lady? Oh, okay, it's over here.
Oh, there's another record.
Oh, she dead. Mortis. Red actress's locket. You know, there is a one little area here I never did check because I always ran right past it. I'm gonna grab real quick. I never actually went into this pit under the chandelier. Not that there seems to be much down here. Oh, I can use this though. Pass through the door, it's time to understand the true meaning of the three pillars. Performance of the day. The greatest singer in Krat has arrived. It's a shame she can't sing because her tongue was cut out. Dar likes diving into deep, dark, moist pits, and I agree. Belford Superior. Alright, quartz. Good. Not dealing with you right now. Not dealing with you. You're gonna make me deal with you though, aren't you? This is the worst room for dealing with him though. Can you equip the big wrench again? I am trying to fantasize about ultimate CBT over here, and you need my help, brother. If you're struggling to think about getting your balls stepped on, it ain't for you. That just comes naturally if you're into it. Incredible. Vinny can expand Pusanilla shop. Nice. Okay, I would like to get out of here now. I got other places to go. Okay. You slept for only 5 hours a day. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty rough. This way. Oh shit. Not good. Here, eat, get gooped on. That could have gone very badly. Where is the frickin' exit? Alright, come get it. Like I'm a little over level for this guy. At some point, we need to program into video games that when enemies realize they're out leveled and they just like, you know what, I ain't touching it. I ain't that brave. Alright, here we are. We made it back. I think I have one more side quest thing to turn in. And it's all the way back at the beginning of the game. It's inside the house on Elysian Boulevard. I don't remember what this is. You want to go into a depression drug pit and just smoke as much weed and snort as much coke as I can. Not gonna do that because, well, I'm glad you're not, because that'd only make your problems worse. Alright, does anyone know where this, I don't know what this side quest is, or where, who, maybe it's this guy who wants it?
For your information, I didn't steal this.
No, not you. But he has a weapon I could buy. You know what? I'm beginning to not care about this side quest, so I think I'm just gonna move on. You go to the place where you fought the horsehead guy. There's a hanging cart you have to knock down. Do you know where that is from where I'm currently at? Because that doesn't ring a bell for me. The horsehead, you mean the donkey head guy? He was on a bridge, wasn't he? I don't remember how... It feels like that was further back. Think you go down the elevator? Are you sure? 'Cause I think... Alright, I'll go check. Okay, you're right. It's down here. It's where we met dear old dad. A hanging cart you have to knock down. Not a cart, a corpse? Okay, the hanging corpse is back here. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to knock it down, though. I can't even target it. Well, that's a puppet rather than a corpse, but... Shot it down? Well, I have a gun, but I don't have it equipped. But I can equip it over here. Alright, let's do this real quick. Get my Mega Buster out. This doesn't look like something I can interact with. How would you ever know to go do this? It looks like it's part of the level. It is. It doesn't do anything to it. What are you talking about? Say, this led me nowhere. Maybe push the carriage and climb up. I don't think you can push them. Pretty clearly stuck. I don't know. I have some kind of like thing I can deliver to for like a side quest here, and then I was told to go to this thing. Then you have a picture. It says where to go. Look, I'll show you where it. Like I said, I've come here after you told me to come here. Is all I did. I don't even remember picking up a side quest here. Like it's this one with this weird little thing, whatever this is. Inside the house, not this is the Krat City Hall where I'm currently at. Like I don't know what that's for. But you know what? It ain't that big of a deal. We're gonna go back to Hotel Krat because we got stuff to deliver there. Boobs solve everything. Not everything, but they help. For stress relief. Henry Kissinger finally died? Goddamn. How old was he? Like late 90s? Or over 100?
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. The very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
A lot of people who are near 100 or near 100 are about to die as well. Like, no, Jimmy Carter is like 99 and not looking that great, and his wife just died. Some rich billionaire guy, Charlie Munger, that died at 99 the other day, so. Wait, didn't I have something to expand his store?
Whatever choice you make,
At the House of Vanini, even Master Vanini carefully curated this collection box
Good evening,
himself.
Cut Stupid. How you doing, man?
With it, you have
Long time
returned
no
to us
see. What have you
was
been up to?
stolen.
What's kept you from
You
us?
have our gratitude.
You know, I've been noticing a trend recently. A lot
The
of
House
old-time
of
viewers
Vanini
coming
always
back.
keeps a few special items in the private reserve, sir. Only for our more discerning patrons, of course.
Alright.
At the House of Vanini,
What can I now buy? Also.
strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Vanini established
Just finished
himself as
Spider-Man
the
2. Fucking loved it.
Prince of
Just
High
ran through the story. I'm
Society,
actually starting
his
work on the
popularity
Spider-Man 2 video too.
skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Vanini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you. At the House of Vanini,
What's this? Tyrant Murderer's Dagger Handle. Sure. Gotta make the weapon collection available. Go ahead and buy all of these so I can switch between them when I need to. Alright, back to the plot line now.
I always welcome.
Basically played multiple great games recently. Edith Finch, I played that one. Both Plague Tale games, played those. Didn't expect to love them, but I did. And then Spider-Man, which I've been excited for since the first game. So you've just been busy just getting through that Steam library is what you've been up to. I think you also get something from the alchemist near the tree.
I know my way around a weapon.
I'll go check that. But yeah, yeah. Sounds like a good... All those are pretty solid. No, no. Oh yeah, good times. Been playing through your backlog as well. Finally playing Metro Exodus, are you? It's amazing. Easily the best in the series. I can see why you would say that. I still think Last Light is probably the best one.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me 1 gold coin fruit.
Cure for Antonio.
Stalker, please. If you pick some...
Alright, let me go get this to the old lady.
cure isn't exactly
Or to like the butler bot who is like down to that gilf. Last Light is actually my least favorite. No, each their own. Finally getting Sekiro for Christmas. Recently Reddit sold 10 million copies. I thought it sold badly for some reason. I mean, I'm assuming that's in comparison to what a Dark Souls game usually sells. But that's very good sales actually.
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would
Use
you
the cure.
choose? Yes. I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right. Thank you so much. No matter what happens, I will accept it. I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
I think you'll like Sekiro though. It's still my favorite like FromSoft game.
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping.
Alright, time to get back to work. Alright, we are going all the way over here. Where we fought the wrestler at last night. Really should make a second one. Maybe that. I mean, there's the Armored Core team that the one they just made Armored Core made Sekiro, so now they made Armored Core. Maybe they will. Dart snapped into a Slim Jim. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't like Slim Jims. Even if Macho Randy Savage made them seem awesome, I just detest the smell of Slim Jims. If someone's eating a Slim Jim near me, the scent is just like, ugh. I don't mind most jerky, but there's something, whatever is like in Slim Jims, it just makes the room stink. You fucking love Slim. I used to like them as a kid, actually, but I noticed as I became an adult, I could smell them better. Or maybe I was more judgmental of it, or maybe they changed what's in it. So
Isle of Alchemists.
I just know that I would
According
hear,
to the
I'd
guy Vanini
be in the same
visited
room
that
with someone
place.
eating one. It would just, I'd want to get out.
It's something, I guess.
Yeah, jerky's fine. Slim Jims, I don't even think count as jerky. You wish you could put your mouth up to the nozzle the Slim Jim meat comes out of and just not... Oh, God. Ugh. That's just one of the most disgusting images I've ever just thought of. Just like force-fed Slim Jim line of just Play-Doh like material. I'm gonna vom. It's like a vision of hell for me. Just why, sir? You need better taste. You just want to be strapped to a chair and have like the Slim Jim, the infinite Slim Jim, just like pour it into your mouth. Could be worse. Could be pure slurp of the pink slime. Pink slime. You mean pink sauce? Hold up. It's these two.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Bombaloni?
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only
Is that what they
thing
make
helps.
Slim Jims out of?
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please, the gold... We knew you were a true friend, and generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know? Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
I want your masks. She gave me an album. He dropped her LP.
I never forget a friendly fate.
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends.
Glad to know the Eyes Wide Shut cult is in this game. I've never actually watched that movie, Eyes Wide Shut. Should I do that? So, Polycarp, welcome back, man. How you doing today?
Wow.
It's overrated.
You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, companion.
You were interested in as a kid what Eyes Wide Shut? You wanted to watch Eyes Wide Shut when you were a kid. The movie has like a fucked up orgy scene in it. I'm pretty sure that's the same one, right? Or are you talking about something else? Mommy, Daddy, I want to watch Eyes Wide Shut. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you, but the thing that's up to me is like, do I wish to continue playing the game I paid money for? Because Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman were hot in it. Okay, what age kid are we talking about here? Because it sounds like teenage kid. As far as Kubrick movies goes, 2001 is the best. I still prefer, you know, classic horror movie, The Shining. There we go. The Shining. Why'd be cared of shiny things? Well, The Shining was about a psychic kid and his, you know, psychotic father. And the demon-infested hotel they were staying at for the winter. This month's attraction, Barren Swamp. In this issue of Benigni Guide, we like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions. We don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp in the area that showcases Krat's shadows well. Barren Swamp is where scrap puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrap puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now, a swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the barren swamp into a park and the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope there. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. Rating 2.5 out of 5, an attraction for those who want to see Krat's shadow. Long boots or a must. Your roommate is frying chicken in the other room, and I'm so here for it. As long as they don't make a fire. You know what? I haven't actually cooked anything in oil for a while, because the last time I actually tried, I did have an oil fire happen. I got the oil a little too hot. I can play Dragon's Dogma 2? Yes. I've never got to play the first one, so might as well play the new one.
Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard.
You don't say.
Humans call it an illegal dumping site.
Hey, look at that.
The city tried to stop it, but
bits. 100 of them
had
even.
much
Logical.
bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far
What was I
too,
cooking? I believe it was actually
it's
chicken.
just terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Yeah, I think it was like making chicken, just, you know, deep frying it. You set my clothes on fire, champ. My expensive clothes. Never let this. I actually cook decently. I just that one time I got the oil too hot because I think the burner on the stovetop is busted and the temperature sometimes gets out. It goes all the way up to max when it's not even set to it. This dog got cans for its head. Yeah, it's got like soup cans making the head. I just block an explosion. Oh, fuck. Let's try not to hit that. I forgot to use that quartz I picked up as well back for a P organ. Rud. Oh well. Ooh, snipers. Come on. Well, what am I doing? I got a gun. Well, it's not that it didn't hit. Wait, what? It's just blowing up in front. I guess it's got range. Whoops, wrong thing. Shot put champion. There's a lot of items I just went through for killing 2 dudes. This gun sucks. Sort of. This poison. Yep. We better equip the poison stuff now, because I'm going to be needing it. Wait, what is this again? It's corruption. Everything sucks at level 1. True to a degree. Yeah, let me use my cube to heal instead. Oh, it's another clown. God damn it. I had a suspicion when I saw the rock come down. You know what? Eat. Wrong button. Good character design though. I just hate it. Okay. Can't think of Henry Kissinger without thinking of that Monty Python song about him. So what did he die of? Just like being too old, or did something he like fall in the shower? They probably didn't say yet, did they? Big tower or this area? These 100 people die, true, but there's still a reason they die. Satan needed a general. Gonna be one of those bridges that breaks. Back to work, Polycarp. You've been working so hard recently. Hope you're doing well though. See you next time, or whenever you make it back to stream. Getting real low on ability to heal myself, chat. Getting mighty low. Kissinger was questionable, but he isn't comparable to Satan or something. Yeah, but it's fun to joke about him like he is. I won't deny people that. You don't understand the healing in this game? You click a button on a selectable stock of like potions and you heal. But that being said, if you like block an attack without a perfect parry, you'll still lose a bit of health, but not all the health you would have lost. And if you have attack while within a window of time, you can get that health back by attacking. So it's a bit like Bloodborne in that it encourages you to be very aggressive. Oh, you sons of whores. What a wretched thing to do. Posted twink, anyone? Also, thank you for the best. I'm actually not interested in fighting all these guys again. Hopefully the clown doesn't respawn. Do the heals get replenished on death? You can, by attacking, you can also recover one of your charges of health. You'll notice if once you've used one up from your max stock, that a progress bar will appear over the UI of the graphic of it. So you can replenish one of your stock without going back to like the little save points. The stargazers. No clown. Only happens when you're out of healing? Well, yeah, true. And if you perfect parry like that, you don't lose any health when you block it. But if you just like regular block, you lose a bit of health, but you can get it back by attacking. If you also have like these like buyable heals with you can use the gold coins, these little cubes, which are like a regen, which will slowly heal you over time. So it gives you plenty of ways to heal. Who shot me up here last time? I want to know. You. It was you, wasn't it? No, you have a sword. Who had the gun? Is this asshole? What is maximum fun? Smashing things is maximum fun. Shortcut? I think that's actually the way I go. Or is it? Because I have not been over this, or maybe? No, it is a shortcut. Okay, you're right. Shortcut. We'll have a little bit of smashing, don't we, darling? You're back? Good. Welcome back, man. What'd you get up to?
Whatever choice you make.
Let's see. What are we leveling up? I want to get this to 30. Found another cipher. Did I? Whatever that is. Let's put on some music.
Whatever choice you make.
Oh, shit.
I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you.
Can I turn this fruit into a smoothie at some point?
And let the Saintess statue inspire you
gold
to
coin
victory.
smoothies.
You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears. Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to Ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It
Something you give to Benigni? I gave him something earlier, I think.
Distilled lifespan of the victim. That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat.
Good timing on the music.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service?
Yeah, he's got nothing else to give me.
At the House of Ani.
This music is going freaking hard right now. Alright, back to work. Did you and Kate and Spooter get to Act 2 on Baldur's Gate? We were close before we had to stop for all our own separate reasons but when we get back to it eventually, yeah, we'll finish up Act 1. We'd done everything above ground except, I think, the quest for, like, the alien frog girl, where she wants to find a creche to get cured of the parasites. We had been working our way through the underground, the Underdark, right when we got to the Underdark and had been adventuring there. How long have you been playing Baldur's Gate 3 for? Well, we haven't been playing it very quickly. We were really only able to play it once a week since we were playing it as a group. So it would just be like 1 4-hour stretch at a time. So we weren't really getting through it very quickly. But that was the whole point, we were taking our time. But since like October, end of October, we haven't been able to play it at all since we've all, like I had, well actually since the beginning of October, I had to like go somewhere, Spooter had stuff he had to do, and Kate had to focus on finding a new job. So just wasn't able to get together any. Alright, moving on though. You thought Kate was an MGR? MGR? Manager? Is that what you meant to say? Well, she was been like unemployed for like almost 2 years. Technically. She was like trying to become a content creator, but I guess, you know, hey, you gotta pay bills somehow else. But she did move to some place that's more expensive too. Industry, chat. Industry. Well, this is not a regular dude. Oh shit, he hits hard. I need to play Divinity first before you... Why? They're not the same thing. I mean, different series, but alright. Let's just want to get... Well, there's 2 Divinity games, keep in mind. I've heard Divinity 2 is very good as well. What's the point of here? Same developers, and they're both apparently very good. You know, I mean, if you just want to play a good game, I ain't gonna stop you. I was just pointing out you don't need to play it before Baldur's Gate 3. You can play Baldur's Gate 3 and then go back and play it. I'm missing something here. Okay, that's back to the shortcut. This is where I came up. There's nothing over here. There's nothing at this tower. Also, wherever I've been. How do I move forward? Okay, maybe go back up real quick. Maybe I'm missing something. Because Baldur's Gate 3 will have more stuff and be a more refined game, so going back to Divinity might be more of a disappointment. Okay. It's probably going to take you a while. I believe the Divinity games are pretty long too, so you might be a while before you can get around to playing Baldur's Gate. I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well also make the argument you need to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, since those are also very good games. I don't know where the game wants me to go. Was it this way?
Those damn alchemists.
Oh, it's this way.
The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits.
Or wolf friend chat.
How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of. You're a worthy hunter, and it is...
Oh, wait a minute. Reborn champion, frozen feast. Okay. That's a weapon I can use too. I will buy it. I will buy it because it looks anime. Frozen feast, so a hot pocket. Yes.
You're a worthy hunter.
Well,
and
frozen in the
worthy
center,
prey.
molten lava
Show
on the
that
outside.
swamp monster what you're capable of. What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight.
Okay, Jesus. Problem. That was weird. Let me check out my new rock sword. It's a little too slow for my liking. Neat, I guess. Not really my weapon though. You know, let's check out some of the other weapons I've bought but haven't checked out. Boring. Oh, that one's kind of interesting. Giant pizza cutter. That's what it was reminding me of. Oh, weirdly, it seems like a lot of weapons don't really work with a motivity build. That one's not too bad. If you just want to smack things. I'll stick with my clockwork sword. It's pretty good. Does not long for the mines. Nope. Do not long for the mines, chat. I know they're a bad place. Good pay, though. Back up, dog. Back the fuck up. Who doesn't love them some miners? Politicians sure like to claim they do, don't they? We love our miners. We love them so much. You'd think like their best friend is a miner, but you know that goddamn well they never touch them if they didn't have to like pretend that they're a working man. It's only during election season they like the miners. I just realized that talking about politicians liking miners could be seen in two different ways. And both of them kind of work. Yeah, they like miners and the people who dig coal. That was a joke. That was not the joke I was making though. I was actually being literal. Because you will see a lot of politicians cut, political ads like, we love our miners here in, Kentucky, or whatever. We love these hard-working, God-fearing Americans and all the back-breaking labor they do to keep the lights on. And liberals are trying to take it all from us. So let's, be good voters and put these hard-working people back in the fucking ground where they belong, out of sight, making us money. Oh! What? Shooting howitzers at me. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Don't hide too long. Ooh. All right, we're safe here. Politicians like coal miners, there's a difference. Well, yeah, I was pointing that out a second ago. But they like other types of miners too. Recently read The Road to Wigan Pier by Orwell, which is about the life of poor miners in the UK. Their life was fucking terrible. Yeah. I mean, obviously back in his day it was even worse. And well, further back in time, the worse it gets, actually. But, especially before they were, like, all unionized. If I remember my history correctly, like, literally in America, the government started dropping bombs on, like, unionizing coal miners, I think in West Virginia. It's like a famous battle, like, you know, a bunch of unionizing coal miners had, like, little planes flying over them, dropping bombs on them and shit. And they're having to deal with assassinations or something. You could honestly make chat. You could make a next Assassin's Creed game set in West Virginia and all about unionization and coal mining evil. It would work. You're getting dumber over time? That's all of us. This is the asshole. Live puppet axe blade. Oh, that's cool. Bit gnarly, but hey, it works. A little too slow though. Too slow. Don't like. Did you hear that Ubisoft did to their older Assassin's Creed games? Was it the one where they like displayed an ad while you're playing or something? Green monster is cleverer than you think. It likes to collect puppet bodies, but what for? Okay, where am I headed actually? I'm assuming the gate over there somehow. Or we just go this way, that works too. There's an item over there, but I'm not gonna grab it. Aren't you excited for the new Assassin's Creed? Well, it's now an old Assassin's Creed because it's been already out, but not particularly, no. I don't think it's possible for me to ever be interested in an Assassin's Creed game. my sword's busted. That's why that isn't working. Shit. Shit. I literally had this guy about dead, and my sword fucking broke. Alright, let's fix this real quick. I have no idea why Dartigan has never tried to open his menu and quick switch weapons, because I'm only using one weapon. Why would I want to quick switch? Here, let me switch to another weapon that's slower and isn't as good as the one I'm currently using. Does the weapon breaks? Yeah, but I don't have any other weapon that's good to replace with it. I mean, they give you the mechanics for like repairing it quickly, and yeah. I just need to pay more attention to the bar, that's its health bar over there, the durability. But also, quick switching weapons is like, quick, grab something. I mean, I could have one in the second slot as well. It just, doesn't that make me too heavy? Yeah, this makes me too heavy. I think you picked up a good amulet. Did I? What did I pick up? Increases ergo acquisition from killing enemies. Increases damage inflicted on puppets. Increases resistance to disruption, shock, and break. Increases the weight limit. Technique +4. Increases max HP. Restores HP continuously. It's probably very slow. Yeah, it's very slow, but you can swap it on and off.
Wow. So they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets. They all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel. Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me?
Humans love feet.
Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks. Hello, my only friend.
Should we teach him about sadness?
I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my only friend.
I have nothing more I can teach you. Carebones, you're leaving? Have a good night. I guess we can go level up. You're gonna have some cereal this late at night? Yeah, I forgot to talk to this lady last time I was here.
I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krot?
No matter what fate brings, serving her, welcome to...
Anything new with the old lady? Cereal for dinner? I mean, you can do it.
I've been in such a good mood all day. I have a feeling I'll be in better shape in no time. Oh, and you better not underestimate me just because I'm not as spry as I used to be. I know you and Polendina are up to something.
Hope this lady turns into a villain who attacks me at some
I
point.
haven't felt this happy in a while. Only kind people can give others this sort of happiness. I always treasure a day like
You're not eating because
today.
you're trying to lose weight. You already lost 15 pounds down. What's your goal?
People have no idea. Thanks for...
But good job so far, by the way. I'll need to start cutting soon, actually. I've been focused on putting on weight by bulking, so I'll do that for a little bit. I'm hoping this maybe by January to start cutting.
Whatever choice you make.
One last point into motility. Okay. Puppet is going to tear that ass up, just bust the biggest oil. I don't want to finish reading that, but I get you.
Whatever choice you make.
Alright. I think that'll be my last motivity point. Doesn't feel like much point going past 30. I think I'll probably pump vitality to 30 next. Are we a real boy yet? Close. Look how real we're looking. I'm gonna switch this arm off to the gun arm. I'm gonna go actually to the electric arm. Since I am fighting nothing but puppets. Isn't like the electric arm the best one for that? Actually, maybe I should go back to using the puppet string. You have an electric grindstone? I believe I do. Got plenty of them, actually, I think. So... We got 4 Legion calibers. We could, enables moving while charging the electric blitz. Can use small sparks from the hands, inflict damage while charging electric bits, and then overcharge. Increases the maximum level of charging. What is the... Let's do again. Trace. Press and hold the Legion arm button to track an enemy. Dodge. Enables dodging after a hit. Hold the wire, trace an enemy, press it on the Legion arm button, it will trigger a link attack. Do you have an what's chat going on about? Return from a long phone call. Was it an important business one? Business phone call? I'm starting to actually feel most of these arms aren't that great. Am I wrong in thinking that? None of them have really felt that pivotal. Maybe I'll just go start using the puppet string. They all suck at level 1. None of them have really just ever felt, even when the ones I've gotten to level 2 have never really felt that great. Track an enemy? What does that even mean? Oh, it pulls you to it instead of pulling you, that enemy to you. Dodging doesn't seem that good either. Those arms are tools, gimmicks if you will, novelties that are meant to add to combat. I blame Sekiro. Feels like if you get that, maybe that's pretty good. But I don't have enough for that. But you know what? Fuck it. Gotta spend it on something. So now, I guess now I'm saving up my Legion calibers for that move. shitty cyberpunk Pinocchio movie called Pinocchio 3000. You know what? Sometimes I think that I'm not that great at creating things, and then I see something like that, and I realize, you know what? I probably could make a movie. If you can get something like that produced, given a couple $1,000,000 for production, and then made and then released, yeah, I probably could come up with a pretty decent concept. Oh, another one. Hurry! Give me my fucking reward, fucking butterfly. This is a bad place, Chad. Gotta have a poison swamp with one of those things that's sitting there like turreting you. Also pretty common in a Souls-like. I think I can make my way back this way. Tame as far as, but yeah, it's not exactly the worst, but the influence is there. They have taken over the post. Beware of the rocks when entering the ravine. I'm assuming this will get me around to that thing so I can deal with the thing shooting at me. And again, maybe not. Maybe it's the other one over there. Oh, crap. Maybe it's back this way. What makes poison areas bad isn't the poison, it's when it slows you, yeah. It also fills with enemies while slowing you down. However, it can also depend on, if you remember, Elden Ring had different tiers of poison swamp. You had the one that would kill you very quickly, and the one that would kill you less quickly. Nothing else back here. Fence? Oh, but besides that. Alright, so yeah, we gotta come back around to the other side to take care of this guy turreting me. What was the worst Souls game swamp in your opinion? Blighttown. Blighttown undisputably is the hardest one. Because not only are you dealing with like poison stuff, poison enemies all over the place, but you're dealing with like really hard to like, hold on. Back, you stupid fucking butterfly. But you're also dealing with like ledges that were a pain in the ass to like, you would always fall off and get knocked off of, and bad platforming. It was just horrible. And the poison at the bottom of it that would slow you down and all the enemies down there. It was like legendarily rough on you. Blighttown is overhated in your, so what's the worst one in your opinion? If you think Blighttown is overhated. The worst one is the one from Demon Souls. I was about to suggest that was probably the one you were going to think of. I don't remember that one being particularly long though. It's just a big pit. It's yeah, it's like here's a big lake of, you know, poison sludge, and you trudge through it and then you're out of it, from what I recall. It was about, yeah, I'd probably put it on the same level as Blighttown from what I remember playing through that game. It wasn't easy. But I think Blighttown's like was a mix of like so many different things. You had the poison, you had the little annoying dart enemies that would like put like really strong poison on you. Then you have all the ledges you'd have to like possibly fall off of, and all the weird platforming before you even got to the poison. Yeah, that's what made that one hard, I think. I don't always try these when I know they're not open from this side. Demon Souls literally that. I don't remember ever falling to my death in that part. It's mainly just like a big cave. Alright, this item better be good since I'm risking my life for it. Fire canister. Worthless. Worthless trash. Never played a Souls game yourself, but you enjoy watching. They do make for good streams. You know what? At least the puppet string is stylish to use. What was the easiest poison swamp? I'm guessing Sekiro's. Sekiro barely had one. It had like one cave. However, some of the enemies in that cave were right. There's like that gun lady who's a right bastard to beat. But that was a very short one. So maybe that one, since it was barely there at all, but... I never played Dark Souls 2. It obviously probably has ones, but I don't know how bad it is. Blighttown before the patch? Ooh. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, I can't target. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. Get over here. It doesn't work, Chad. He's too far away. I wanted to, like, yank him right off. Assholes. They ruined my fun. Speaking of Blighttown. This is more like the Valley of Whatever from Demons. This place? Valley of Whatever. The Valley of Whatever. I don't want to let this person over there live. They might get, you know, start thinking that they're start getting a little uppity. Can't have that happen. Oh, I see you all there. I see you assholes hiding on the side. Huff is a cannibal. When you live in Alaska, what choices do you have, alright? Can't blame her for that. Have you never heard of the Donner Party crossing? I know that wasn't in Alaska, I don't think, but you know what? Same thing. But this game's missing a loathsome dung eater. Aren't all games? Oh, sweet. Was in California? Well, yeah, but California is like the warm Alaska. Alright. We have a few more risky jumps to make here. Is that like the one town, this is like that one town Resident Evil 4, that one area where they have like the canyon? A little bit, maybe. Maybe a touch. Oh. All right. Sadly, Dartigan does not ride gators. I wish I could. Chad, I'd like to ride so many animals. Bears, all the dangerous ones. Whoever put that item there as a dick, maybe it just fell. You're happy Alaska exists since it still's... You know what? Reading chat helped me avoid that boulder right now. I stopped to read it and I was like, oh, because I didn't hear it coming. It's not making any sound. But you're glad that Alaska steals the biggest state of war from Texas. I'm sure that would make Texas just far too powerful if they could brag about that. Pre-patch, you could not get that item without dying. That one over there, because the ball would always knock you off. All right, where's the safe space running up this thing? Hey, Elric, 41 months. Hello, chat. Tonight I drop in and see what this game is about. This game is just Pinocchio if Dark Souls. That is really all it is. The plot is. Really, honestly, if I'm being perfect, if I'm being honest, the plot is really just trying to find a way to make that concept work and drag itself along. It's not really that interesting. The game is good, but the plot is just like, how do we like fit Pinocchio into a Dark Souls game? But gameplay-wise, it's solid. But how have you been, Ulrich? What have you been up to? You know a famous streamer that called this his game of the year? Famous streamer. I mean, everyone's gonna have their own. You know what? Variety is good. I don't think I'd come anywhere close to calling this my game of the year in this year of all years, though. At the end of the day, this is just kind of like, it's basically like a Bloodborne Souls-like, and it's not quite even up to those standards. It's hitting just below them a little bit. There's just been too many good games for this to be what I would consider a good game of the year contender. Anything down there? all the streamers are imagined but me. I like this idea. Alright, what's the timing here? Pretty quick. Guy loves Bloodborne, and this is probably the closest you'll get to. Okay, I can understand why he would say that then. He's just looking for something to get them that fixed. I need that fix, man. I mean, to be fair, they're really most of the games that try to be Souls-like are always trying to be like Dark Souls, aren't they? Where this is the one that's trying to be Bloodborne. With a touch of Sekiro. I really don't see how I could get that item without getting hit. You leaving, Mike? Have a good night, man. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that item. I'll get squished. But thanks for being with us, Mike. You've been a great guy. Where's this butterfly? Just recently finished a show. She was head runner. Oh shit. And I lost the butterfly. Oh well, it's not really that big of a deal. Isn't worth the other. It's I remember being upset. Yeah, these games always do that. Put a really perilous item if you don't really need, just to like kind of laugh at you for even trying. Chat, I do have a question about Souls-like games. Eventually, everything runs out of steam. How much? And you know what? We've had like over a decade now of Souls games since since Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. How much juice do you think is left in it before people are like, "Oh God, another Souls game"? You sending your sword, sharpening it with our elbow, but also this not really, but it makes it sharp. It increases the durability. Wood. Alright, that's the way we gotta go, so let's check this way. Give it another decade. That is strong if it can last, if it can maintain its momentum for another decade. Hello. They're able to be creative enough, I think they could last another decade. I mean, it's possible. It's really about I don't know. Obviously, I think they're gonna make Elden Ring sequels. I don't think they're just gonna let Elden Ring be a one-off after how successful that was. So I suppose Elden Ring will be what could carries it for that, you know, the rest of the decade, all the way to 2030 or something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. At some point, though, there has to be a point where people are like, you know what, I've played enough of them. If confirmed, there will be an Elden Ring. I mean, I never doubted that. I didn't even need a confirmation. That sold like crazy. Dartigan versus Man-Bear Pig, and I won, as you saw. Doesn't Miyazaki not like sequels, though? If he said that, he's a dead... Maybe he doesn't, but he definitely makes them. Or definitely, you know, greenlights them. I knew something was going to try and knock me off. I think what would really deter... Oh. I don't know how she missed me there, but I'll take it. I think what the genre needs to keep it going for that decade you think is that there needs to be more than one company that's really good at making them. This is a nice, like, I guess this is like a pretty honest take on Soulsborne kind of games. But just like id couldn't keep first-person games popular by themselves, they need other people to do it as well. You need more than just FromSoft that can like pull out those AAA like ones worth talking about kind of games. You need some other studio that can make something like Elden Ring. But Koei Tecmo, Neo was great. Neo 2 was not as great, and then they released that one game this year that I didn't like at all. So they've already run out of steam, in my opinion. And they never even came close to like the level of Souls-like games. Never even... they did well enough, but nowhere near like a Souls game. This game is like the... I think there's also that... What's it called? It just came out as well, shit. Lord of the Fallen. That's also pretty competent, but maybe not quite as competent as, say, this. Wait, what? Did I just do it? This is where I started at. What did I accomplish by going over here? Yeah, Lords of the Fallen and this game are the big Souls games of the year. This one I think is... I haven't played Lords of the Fallen yet, but... let me go back up the ladder. Shortcut? Yeah, I was trying to figure out where to go, though. But there's been nothing that's really matched FromSoft's, stuff. Is a problem. I guess I go this way. There's been hybrids of Darks. Yeah, but none of them have really been that good. Some of them have been mid, some of them have been alright. Oh, that's new. Oh no. Oh. Is he got a dreidel on his head? Come on. Okay, your moves make no sense in how they're hitting me. Oh god, you fucked me good, didn't you? Rolling hurts you? Yeah, he's got like that a move that makes your dive roll in games do some damage enemies near you. How can you forget the Dark Souls clone Stranger of Paradise? Because I didn't really feel that was a Dark Souls clone. That's why. It had elements of it, but I would not put it in the same category. Was Wolong a Souls-like? It was more Neo-like, but Neo is always like sort of like a Souls-like light. I hate having to talk like this, by the way. It's so annoying, but it's the only way you can. I didn't really like Wolong. I felt exhausted by it. I didn't finish. And also that one boss fight just broke me. I was done. After a couple hours of that, it didn't feel fair at all. Please no more of these things. Holy hell. I'm back. I had to babysit the nephew, huh? How old is nephew? Do they like live streams? Can they watch live streams? Did their parents happen to leave them with a tablet that you could open up to my live stream to give me more numbers? Blue is considered to be the hardest boss in Wolong. I honestly feel that they were forced to do that by Chinese authorities. Like, or the Chinese investors in the game. It's like, you know, Wu Bu, Lu Bu must be represented as the most powerful. You horrible asshole. You're fucking dead, mate. Fucking dead. What's actually down there? I didn't really bother to stop and check. Let's go check real quick. Alright. Oh, cut opened. What is... Not that I'm not going to finish the game. What is the final boss, actually, of Wolong? I kind of, like, forgot what the plot even was. Don't remember. Chad, I'm a little upset you never actually get to fire these things when they put them in these games. Like, we'll give you this big turret up here, but you don't get to use it. The blind kid? The blind kid? Did I ever... I don't know if I ever ran into him or not, but thanks for your first time chatting, by the way. Mr. Lojack. Did you go fight the massive robots? I plan to. I've already beaten one of them back in that factory place. I was thinking maybe there's a way to get rid of all the poison here like I did there, but probably not. You just have to deal with the poison if you want to fight them this time. I'll give it a college try though. I don't remember them being that the one I fought too hard. You just gotta stay under its feet. Did I finish Rubicon? Wait, Rubicon? Oh, you mean Armored Core? No, I wasn't enjoying Armored Core. I got all the way to that part where you gotta destroy a ship, and there's this one regular ass enemy who for some reason, I don't know why, was able to just infuriate me. And then it just died a lot and got angry, and I just wasn't enjoying it. I don't like locking onto enemies and like swooping around them. It just wasn't for me. So I kind of stopped playing it. No, actually I need you to stay over here. It's a good place to fight you. Come on, over in the grass. I almost feel bad for these things. They're so intimidating looking, but they're a piece of cake to take down. Say that I'm about to die. Okay, it's worth it for the quartz. Alright, the other one, no. By telling that to the ladies, sizes and everything. In almost every case I can think of, every woman will always tell you that size isn't that important. And in fact, being too big is a detriment. Come along, Mr. Iron Giant. Oh, this is just kind of boring to fight these things, isn't it? What you got to for that sweet, sweet quartz? Where's this butterfly at? There's a butterfly somewhere. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Best mate and a few chicks' old friends have all been raped. Wow, this is a heavy conversation. I think we're about done with this swamp area, chat. There ain't much left to it. I think there was a hill in this area you didn't go to. I'm still looking around. There's a thing over there, but I need to go back around to get into that. Hey, Spooter, what's up? How you doing tonight, buddy? What have you been up to? Besides learning to be a better actor. Experiment report. Most successful case from the prototype elixir injection experiments. These patients suffering from the petrification disease who got the elixir injection at the same time died. Right up until their deaths, they experienced painful necrosis and skin rupture, seizures and convulsions, and crystalline metastasis throughout the body. Ultimately, they become mutations known as carcasses. Number 890 was able to suppress neutralization side effects and has been stable for 56 hours so far. Just the dissociative amnesia, seizures, aggressive urges, and hallucinations found in typical petrification disease victims. I confirm that the Order's proposal to take a stalker with verified physical abilities as a sample is very effective. Sample extracted from the subject number 8090 is estimated to help the elixir development in the next step. Sister Andriana, who will receive the next baptism, is expected to be able to fulfill the Order's wishes. Wake up, evolve, ascend. We, the Reborners, will prepare for the birth of the god. I just sent him his script homework. She giving you homework, man? Just like a teacher. I am not number 890. Name Precious Forgotten.
Ah, this must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble abode. You are still breathing. I must treat you quickly. Grant cannot have any more live patients. Trust me, it's better this way. 'Tis far nobler to die as a human.
Oh, hello. Uh-oh.
And if you're not alive, then you must be dead. That's just logic. In my judgment as a doctor, all should end while they're still humans.
Shit. I was not prepared for this level of violence. I think I'm gonna die. I need to, like, leave. Goodbye.
What was her name? I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, die down there. Yeah, I didn't have any more heals to use, so I gotta go, like, get that restored. This doctor you know do you harm or wants to kill us because we're alive? You know, he's an evil doctor. Wait, what me say? He's a Dark Soulsian doctor. Yeah, I cannot afford to get poisoned, so let's not let that activate. Spootery will become the ultimate voice actor. I cannot achieve it. Hey, I've said many times he already sounds like he should be doing voice acting in video games. Done like 3 auditions. He's right for under 10 minutes. He's right for in under 10 minutes. I think I misread that. Uh-oh. Alright, we've kind of cleared out all the items now. Still butterfly left somewhere. I can't risk getting poisoned though. You're doing more networking in chat than you ever did in LinkedIn? Yeah, but have you got any jobs for her though? Does Dart even know where he's going? I'm just... The games are pretty linear in the directions you can go. You eventually end up where you're going to go as long as you progress. I need to like find a stargazer so I can refresh my heals and I can go kill the owl doctor. Isn't there one nearby? I forget where the last one was at. He was back here. LinkedIn is just like any other social media now. I mean, it's supposed to be for finding work and like, you know, stuff like that, right? Pretty sure like most people, if you like even attempt to like spam them on there, they'll usually like block you.
No matter what fate brings us, serving her. Welcome to...
Whatever choice you make.
Or level up.
I get the puppets. What is happening to Croc?
At the House of Vanini, even Master Vanini's collection box. You are indeed full of surprises, sir. Patrons of prestige can always count on seeing a bit more than the average customer. I am talking about you, sir. At the House of...
Oh, what do you sell now? You got pistol rock drill blade. Don't really need any of that. Increases max amount of HP, stamina, and legion. Okay, that's really good. I'll buy it, but you know, why not? Add it to the collection.
I always welcome.
Hey, about my request last time. Did you give Alidoro the gloves? Phew. Even the Union's advancement test didn't make me this nervous. Alright, I'm ready. Tell me the truth. Did the gloves make Alidoro happy? Really? What a relief! I'm confident in my weapons, but it was my first time making gloves, so I was a little nervous. Okay, more than a little. Gloves seemed a logical gift because I know he lost a finger. I was there.
Does your nose
after
grow?
all. When
Oh, the one on the painting up in our dad's room does, I think.
Saving me. We could have starved to death trapped under the rubble if it wasn't for the Hound's sacrifice back then. I don't want to think about it, and yet I can't forget it. I will never repay that sacrifice, even if I spend my whole life trying, but I'm gonna start now. Thanks. I was too shy to give such a gift to him myself. Speaking of gifts, I got something for you. Take it with my thanks.
Fire abrasive. What about your cat? What does your cat think of me? Oh, okay, those are like porcelain cats. Thought that was a real cat for a second. Okay. Actually, we haven't talked to our dad in a bit. And I need to harvest the gold tree too. Garrus, you have a good night, man. Thanks for being here.
You don't remember much beyond Rose asked me about.
Nothing new. By the way, you sound great tonight, Darting. You feeling better? Yeah, I think I'm pretty much recovered. I still have a nipple, but that's about it. Other than that, pretty much me again. Uses wish stones quickly. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, add amulet slots. Perfect guard causes stiffness. Break the enemy stance with a perfect guard is successful. Increase the maximum number of those, or increase the maximum number of charged fable slots. You could go with the amulet thing for that right now. Increase pulse cells. Increase the maximum number of pulse cell users. Yes, please. Lurking, getting some food prep done. Making stuff for the week. I need to do that actually, probably tomorrow. Need to make my veggie spread. Haven't made that in a while actually. And I'm thinking of making some twice fried rice for like the rest of the week.
No matter what fate serve, welcome.
What does this guy have? Nothing I really need. I have some greens that have to go before tonight, so I'm making a bunch of spring rolls. Ah. Fried rice would go well, yes. Fried rice goes with pretty much anything. There's little it won't do well with. Alright, back to the... We gotta go kill that owl doctor now. I'm feeling confident. I need to go shopping. That's my plan too. I need to restock. Just took a Bronner's bath and having mint ice cream followed by a joint afterwards. Life may suck, but at least I'm covered. What's a Bronner's bath? I'm not familiar with that. The bath with Bronner's soap. Okay, I'm not familiar with Bronner's brand, I guess. But hey, treat yourself, King. Alright, good. Those didn't respawn. No, sir. None of your shenanigans. Chad, what would you describe as shenanigans? I feel like it's too broad of a term. You guys really want to follow me all the way over here? There ain't nothing cool happening. Alright. This time things will be different. Wait, did I get this item under? I did not. Shenanigans, an act of foolery or comical misconduct. Would you call my stream shenanigans then? Give him an apple. I don't have one. I can only buy the one apple.
In my judgment as a doctor, all should end while they're still humans. My judgment as a doctor, all should end while they're still humans. Remember now, my Adelina.
I did all that for a mask. I am not number 890. Adeline is the red lady. I mean, cool, I guess. Do I like hurting people? Only in video games. Video games chat. Anyone who any video game you play means you're a sociopath while that's on, because you will do the most despicable stuff. As soon as it turns off, though, you're back to normal. We all know this. We don't like to mention it, but it's true. Doctor was a simp and died as a simp. Well, maybe he just liked, maybe it was a consensual relationship. It's not like he's like signed up for OnlyFans or something. This game doesn't have online, does it? So there's no invasions. I forgot about that being like an element. So is a sub a simp, since a sub is actively choosing to remain submissive as opposed to trying to impress unrequited affection? I've always felt we're being real here, not making jokey comments. I know, you know, so I hate that I have to clarify that. Simping is a clearly one-sided affection. Where only one person is really gaining from it, and you're not really getting anything out of that at all. At least I don't know. It's simping is one of those vague terms that can really be defined as just about any type of like appreciation for someone you've never met in real life, or even have met in real life, but you'll lavish too much praise on them without getting anything in return. It's really just another way of saying someone is parasocial, I feel. You simp for yourself, that's just egotism.
Whoa! An earthquake! That came from the direction of Krot Central Station. Oh, this could be bad.
How do you know that?
Really, really bad.
How can you tell where an earthquake originated from without like a seismograph? No chat, simping used to be seen as cool. You'd see the guys like they'll, my dearest Rebecca, I come to you today with this bouquet of roses in order to court you. That was seen as romanticism when you showed all this affection. I've written a poem about you, my love. I'm here to request your father give us the right to your engage in activities. Simping was never, look, back in the old days, you either simped or you had an arranged marriage. Only the lucky ones got like some kind of like true romance. Stained with green sap. Why in the world is that thing even here in Krot? I thought they were joking when the city dispatched me to catch the monster. I figured it was probably a broken puppet or a bear with a petrification disease. That green thing is huge. Just huge. What on earth did it eat in the swamp to grow so big? I don't think it's the waste problem. I have observed it. It obsessively protects its nest like it and likes to bring its toys there. Puppet bodies aren't used just as toys. This thing sucks ergo from scrap puppets before playing with what's left. It feeds on ergo, and that's why it grows so big. The whole area is a feast for it. I need to report this. Blasted bastards. Screw you all. I think the green guy was made by the alchemist for sure. Or he's their mistake. How else can they ignore our backup requests like this? They're always like this. If something is unfavorable, they just ignore it. Why did they send us? Are we prey for hunters? That guy is watching us more and more. He definitely knows we're here. He's looking at us like we're toys. Someone hurriedly scribbled a note. Guard post captured soon. Lost control of ballista. Impossible to take back. Ask for forgiveness for all the sins of my life. The angel will guide us.
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to me, someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I'm a big fan. I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this luck has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. All I can do is keep plugging. You never heard of Alidoro? He's a treasure hunter and one of the best. And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krat, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo, and everyone cares about the history behind the ruins. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information and the condition of the antiquities are on another level. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it. The rumors? Well, for starters, they're nonsense. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault.
See, Chad, this is
crazy.
simping.
I've even seen a wanted poster of him. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn an honest living. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. So, no, I don't believe.
You going to bed, Goat? You have a good night, man.
Would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. You take it.
Wanted, Alidoro. Con man who calls himself a treasure hunter wears a hound mask charged with fraud, impersonation, theft, assault, and other serious crimes. He's very good at tricking people, so watch out.
Life is short, and all I can do is keep plugging. My treasure? Well, this is what I've got so far. It's a cryptic vessel. A sort of cipher device, but I don't know how it works. I didn't want to throw it away. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the corpses of 2 thieves who died fighting over it. You know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it.
This sounds like the beginning of a Hellraiser movie with Pinhead coming out of the box.
Life is short. Life is...
You open the box. I came. That's one of those horror movie villain voices I can do pretty decently. Taste our pleasures. I don't know, I just like saying, I came. Oh, no tears. It's a waste of good suffering. I think most Hellraiser movies are kind of shit, but I do love Pinhead. Sadly, most of the Hellraiser movies are terrible, but as a monster design, Pinhead is, A+. First Hellraiser is the first one is a good one. The second one is where it's probably, there's really just the first one. Don't they have a girl Pinhead now as well? Does she also say, you open the box? I came.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you.
We need 2,000 more and we can level up again.
No matter
things Dart
what
will say
fate
next.
brings us.
But yeah, they have to open the box first.
Whatever choice you make.
Yeah, there we go. This lady so far has done nothing.
I get the puppets. What is happening?
At the house of Vanini.
They knew.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here,
You didn't
only
open
you
it,
can
did
get
you?
it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical. There you are. Now, just leave this to me. Done and done.
You
will
open
find
the
Vanini
box.
always seeks
I
to rise to the
came.
challenge at hand.
What to give us? Orders an old shack in the tomb slums of Malum district. Look for the bleak tree and laundry line. Enter the shack next to them. Agreement is attached to for mutual trust. I kept hiding the stolen goods in the barren swamp and realized something. I'm never going to return if I keep going to the swamp. All I've known is the life of a thief, and I don't want to die now. So we're returning to our sweet home, even if the Black Rabbit Brotherhood is making trouble. We were technically before them in the Malum district. In the slums, you follow the slum rules. First, bring the stolen goods to our old base. We may be dumb, but we're loyal, unlike the rich. Here's to lifelong friendship.
I know my way around him.
Yeah, read this. I'm gonna assume full Moonstone of the Covenant is pretty rare, because I'm not running into any of them. In the novel, Pinhead didn't have a name. Yeah, I know. In the novel, they were just a group of like Cenobites, and they weren't quite as important. But yeah, the movie, everyone just thought Pinhead looked cool, so like, yeah, I'll make him into like the main villain. I've actually have read the original novel. Clive Barker hates the name? Well, hey, he should have come up with a name first. Novel got a sequel a few years back. Was it any good? Maybe should we tell that guy we solved the riddle? I opened the box. I came.
Life is short. All I can do is...
Taste all pleasures. You know the place on the picture? Is it in this area or is it somewhere else? Or have I even gone past it yet? I don't know. I feel like I've checked everything beforehand, unless it like only spawns once you get that. Did you speak Daladoro? Yeah, I gave him the box. I came. But right now we have boss fight. We have boss fight. In the town where you fought the Black Rabbit Brotherhood? Okay. The green monster of the swamp. Get out of me, Shrek, you've changed, man. I knew that was happening. I've been reading the wrong anime or manga. I'm not doing so well. Oh, how do you dodge that, alright? Game, how do you dodge the underground burrow? I'm dead. It's a weird enemy. Well, his animations are hard to read. Difficult to read the animations, chat. They toned down this boss. What did it do before? I know it. I couldn't figure out how to dodge it when it goes underground and runs at you. It just seems like if I try to like block, it still gets hit. If I roll all the way, it still get hit. Run, still get hit. Okay, you can't avoid it. Hit. Fucking. This camera is ass right now. I was doing so well, and all of a sudden I started screwing up. Can't keep using all my decay potions because of this bitch. I almost had it. I screwed up big time after halfway. Sonic 3 movie is announced to be coming out next year in December. I saw that it's going to have Shadow. The lamest of all the Sonic characters. The worst of all. Yeah, I don't care what Sonic fans think. Shadow is the worst decision they ever made. How many rivals does Sonic actually need, alright? Just how many? But he has a gun? Well, in one game he did. Starting off on a good foot, Harvey. Underground. Stop doing your red moves, alright? Shit. Yeah, burning, I was saving that because I knew it'd keep him from regenerating. Wait, is he gonna start? He's got a part 2. Oh, he's got a part 2, of course. I thought he was tough enough on part 1, you know? Is he mating with it? I'm gonna mount this iron giant. Oh, wait, isn't that the electric robot cop that we fought to be in the game? Made love to that public body. That it did. Well, and here I was feeling pretty good. That is some serious freaking damage he's doing. God, I didn't get attacked at once. Alright. Alright. You want to be a shithead. I see. He wants to be a shithead. You open the box. I think it came, though. It's the one that made it with a puppet. Alright, if it wants to be a shithead, I have no shame in being a shithead, too. He wants to fight, it's the way we'll fight. Get in there, pirate guy. So when you get first, I just want to get to the first part of the fight quick is what I want, because I didn't get a chance to like fight the second part. Yeah, if they want to subject me to two-part boss fight where the first part is actually plenty tough enough, I'm willing to do it. Alright, no more of this weird Pornhub stuff. Look at this shit. This is their attempt at doing the monkey fight. You realize this, right, chat? Jesus fuck. What do you do when it does that? I'm gonna... What does one do? I think I might need to switch Legion arms though. This one doesn't really help me. I need fire. Screw that up. I mean, it's been patched. It's still pretty rough. That second part of it is, that's for sure. I can't even tell where's the frame you like parry that shit. I can't see! He had me corner locked. The tackle used to be pre-patch used to one-shot you. That would be ridiculous. It literally pinned me against the wall, chat. What was I supposed to do? Alright, let me change out this arm. Thank you for the 200 bits, by the way. Logical. I just had to get a little bit... It's really hard to tell... Yeah, like, this is clearly, I think, their attempt at doing, like, the monkey fight from Sekiro. The way that the animation goes all hog wild in the second half of it. And becomes very hard to predict. But that's a hard fight to pull off. That's like the hardest fight you could ever try to copy, I feel. It's like trying to copy the masterpiece of an entire game. Okay, his animation is just fucking really hard to see what he's gonna do. Oh, just me and you now. Oh, fuck. Have I parried any of this guy's attacks at all? I can't see them coming. There, I did it. Parried one of them. Be for real? You do this to me like this? I can't even reach it. Should have invested in range combat. There is no range combat in this game. You have a few items you can throw and that's it. This is not a game about range combat. There's not even a magic system in this game. Other than like your weapon arch. Second phase? Oh yeah, he gets a full robot suit. Making cooking 100% more exciting right now. Well, it's got a good soundtrack. Glad I have a pretty decent stock of these things, because I might need all of them. Your elemental arms skill off magic and yours low while not doing a magic build. I mean, when your magic is just you add like effects to your melee attacks, that's not really a magic system in my opinion. Right up in that ass. You can summon it. I've been able to summon for every boss fight in the game. Because I'm doing it for this fight because he's annoying as fuck. And he has this. Alright, maybe get a drink of water. I don't do it for most fights because most fights aren't just like this. The second half of this fight is no joke. Something for the public, yeah, I noticed it's like only when they give me like a two-parter fight. Whew. Hey, and the Spectre lived. Golden ergo.
I knew you'd do it! Finally, the last hero weapon is in my hands.
Pardon? Must be hacking, yeah. Only using the tools of the game made available.
I knew you'd do it. I had a feeling you'd be the perfect bait. I got what I wanted thanks to you. The last hero weapon is finally in my hands. I knew where it was.
It looks
but I didn't
surprisingly
dare
like
lay
the
my
one I'm
hands on it.
carrying, if that's the
Swamp
one
is
you're
too
back.
dangerous. Someday soon. You'll see. You have my thanks.
No, it can't be.
And you've earned a nickname. Alidoro's best.
This guy is their attempt at making a
See you at the hotel.
You know who, right? He's like, how do we do our own patches?
Thank you for your hard work. Alidoro's best bait. Let's go back to the hotel and celebrate the spoils of the hunt.
This is not a patches you want to pet. You want a pet. Now we have a few people we can talk to here.
You made the right choice. Lady Antonia is completely cured. She is so happy. I don't even know how to thank you. I know now what a glorious feeling it is to wish for the happiness of someone you care for. Perhaps it's presumptuous for a puppet to call that feeling love. I am happy enough just to protect her as best I can. Thank you for saving her and for guiding me through this emotion.
Did you see Bethesda responding to player reviews on Steam regarding Starfield? Yeah, that's kind of pathetic.
What fate brings us, serving her. Welcome to her.
It's just like, really, bro.
By the way, do you remember when I mentioned my partner? I got a distress signal from him. His last location was Krot Central Station, but my gear won't protect me from the petrification disease there. Can you find him for me? Oh, thanks. My partner's name is Atkinson. I think he was trying to secure an escape route. Look for him around Krot Central Station.
I didn't even know, like, do publishers ever respond to, like, Steam reviews before? I've never even heard of that happening.
No! Can it be? It can! Are you hurt anywhere? Ha! You never fail to surprise me, compagno. Now, allow me to return the surprise. This little wonder creates a lead-acid battery in a flash. The golden ergo is the purest form of power we can use, and it's nearly perfect. We could power a city block with this. You see, the alchemists ordered transportation from me, powered by this. I'm not sure, but maybe it's still in their underground base. Just one problem with the base. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't know when exactly either. I had to just hand it over immediately after the launching ceremony. After all, I am the prince of the Krat social scene, and I surrendered to their mysticism. There, it's done. Now take it. A secret alchemist's underground lair. That sounds like something Antonia might well have heard of. You'd better ask her about it.
Golden lead acid battery.
I always welcome.
I know my way around a weapon.
No more of that weird stuff on your eye, huh?
Come here, child. This is my first chance to get a proper look at you. It's a shame my illness kept me from seeing such a handsome gentleman. Oh, to be young again. You are responsible for this miracle. You have no idea how much it means to me. I have to stay seated as I feel a little lightheaded, but I feel the vigor I thought I'd lost forever. Thank you.
That and they didn't give me
If
animations
Clara
for standing on
holds
my
a
feet.
proper ball again, I hope you'll ask me for a dance.
Oh, wait. The Rizzler over here. We got the bell. Right.
I heard what happened at the exhibition. How frightful.
Apparently, Elon
No
Musk
wonder
told
you're trying to
advertisers to
track
go
down the
fuck themselves
alchemists.
after they left. That'll
I'll
make
tell
them
you
come
one
back.
thing. Many secrets are buried
I
in
am
the
honestly
city.
hoping that
The same
Twitter
goes
ends up
for
going
this
bankrupt.
hotel.
X,
Beneath
formerly
us,
known as Twitter, I
there is a
mean.
passage connected to
I think
an
that would be the
underground
best.
base of the alchemists. It's where Ergo's vein was first discovered, long ago. Until the petrification disease, the hotel worked hand in hand with the alchemists. But I didn't know they'd be so corrupt. Everything changed when Simon became their leader. Oh, I thought the survivors of the exhibition would be different. But they're just as corrupt. The passageways to the underground base are locked from
Is
their
it
side.
fun, Bethesda? You're doing it. My favorite was when they said, like, "Hey, the worlds are supposed to be empty." You think
And the
Neil
underground base is the
Armstrong
only
found
way
stuff to do up there on the
embark
moon?
For the Isle of Alchemist. If we find the right alchemist, perhaps we can get that door opened. I heard that some of them occupy the
What exactly
collapsed
said was,
tower
"Go
of the
fuck
train
yourself."
station.
Go fuck yourself.
And
Is
the
that
collapse
clear? I
makes
hope
me
it
wonder
is.
whether they had
Good way to
something
bring
do
advertisers
with the
back.
recent earthquake. Look into it.
Maybe he thinks he can fund all of Twitter by, getting, the big money advertisers, like those people who always want you to buy gold or, like, pillows. The ones who spend all the money.
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping.
I found the last treasure thanks to you. The saber. A precious artifact from overseas. It'll always remind me of the rascal who stole it, then fell into the nest. I tried to save him, but I failed. Let the punishment fit the crime, I say. And in a twist of fate, you must become the weapon's true owner.
Your FF7 remake streams came on in the background and you said something like, Shinra is Tesla if Elon Musk was evil, and, like, the accuracy. He hadn't gone full blown on, nuts at the time that game came out, so he's regressed in years.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior. Show me that you're worthy to wield it.
By buying it?
What's this? A poster singing my praises? Oh dear, your practical jokes go too far. A wanted poster? Right, yeah. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called Medoro, and he's the epitome of yellow journalism, and he only writes favorable articles if you bribe him. One time, I didn't give him a certain antique he wanted, and he slandered me, just like this. What is this world come
Sauce,
to?
yeah.
Even noble explorers searching for true history get lambasted for all to see. Perhaps I should be pleased that this scrap of paper is powerless, as there's no authority to pay the reward. You can keep it as a souvenir. A great weapon calls for a...
Oh, the greatest weapon, a katana. Puppet devouring green hunter's ego. The true, well, not really a katana, it's more like a Chinese sword, actually. It's not really suited for me though. It's like based off technique. Fury attack, dodge available. An amulet that can be equipped on a pub. Information and memories are useful. Sentries feared the ghostly movements. One of the sentries miraculously managed to put the monster's information in an amulet, but he also disappeared. Fury attack, dodge. Huh? This is a video game, Dartigan, so a katana is the ultimate weapon, especially against living things. Well, like I said, this looks more like a Chinese sword, or maybe I have a Korean sword. It's not a katana. But it's this game's version of it. I don't know if I want it though. Like I said, it doesn't really like scale with my stuff. Let's see what father has to say. Have I got new clothes recently? I kind of forgot to check. I got that one mask, but that wasn't that great. Nope.
You don't remember much. Ask me about Eric.
You don't change what you talk about much, do you, Dad? Any more of these? Nope. How big's the nose? Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's growing anymore. I'm not use this right now. It grew. I mean, hard to measure it. I don't have anything to look at. Is it growing one of those like gold fruits on the tip of it? A leaf? Yeah, but it's like a golden leaf. Like these. I'm a size king. Look, it's 7 inches or nothing, shot.
Whatever choice you make.
More health, please. Okay, we need around 3,000 more to like get another level. I can do that. I got the stuff.
Whatever choice you...
Okay, I need a little bit more.
Whatever choice you make.
Alright, that gets our... Okay, I'm not sure when I want to start pumping now at this point. Actually, what is max level in this game? I'm at level 67, aren't I? Your ego, 99. If your ego on the top right is blue, then you can buy a level. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. I might get my vigor up to 20. Next 5 levels I'll probably put into that. They actually let you leave? Is there... Oh, you can go back that way. I don't know why you'd want to, but it allows you to. Ugh. Chat, it is almost midnight. You feel like stopping? Seems like a good point. How much of the game do I have left? I think we're nearing the end of it. Probably only got like a couple streams of this game left, right? 40%? No, the meme is 60%, you know. That being said, I probably won't be streaming the next 2 nights, at the very least, because this was like my 6th stream in a row. So I will now probably take the next 2 days to mainly focus on recharging that social battery, and also I really want to go hard on the Spider-Man writing for the next 2 days as well. You getting sleepy? Yeah, it's almost midnight here. Dart's enjoying it. I like the game. It's fun. I mean, it's definitely no actual FromSoft game, but it's about the best I've seen anyone try to do when it comes to reproducing it. Yeah, so yeah, no streams for like the next 2 days. I'm gonna be focused on writing and, you know, finally finishing up whatever's left of this cold, so I can come back with no like coughs, hacks, sneeze, snorts, all the horrible stuff. But chat, you've all been wonderful tonight. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you're new here, hit the follow button, please. And you can also join the Discord. Both great options. Other than that, thank you for the bits, subs, and gift subs. Thank you to the mod team. Thanks to everyone joining me tonight. You've all been wonderful. I will see you in a couple days. I will play, I guess, more of this and finish it up. And then maybe I'll finally either spend one stream playing Call of Duty or move back on to finishing up Starfield. That's the current, current schedule. Till tomorrow, a couple days, chat. I'll see you then. Stay healthy and safe. Later, everybody.